Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is August 5th, and our reading is Discipline. It's not polite to correct people is our sole remaining form of etiquette, punctiliously adhered to by all, especially English teachers. And that's Florence King from Stet, Damnit. Discipline is attention to doable tasks. When a student doesn't know what to do, it's our job as teachers to break the task into bite-sized bits, show students how the bits fit into the whole, and provide feedback as they complete the task. Teaching requires error correction as well as praise. This is not mysterious. Of course, discipline and error correction are beside the point if the goal is to transform the world rather than to teach children reading, writing, and arithmetic. Good teachers are engaged in the latter. We are with Thomas Sowell on this. It used to be that we took pride in the fact that we taught children or students, assuming there's a difference, how to think instead of what to think. Education, a liberal education, is supposed to improve the ability of the individual to play a vital role in society and to be helpful to their fellow citizens. That's what it's supposed to do. And it's supposed to develop their critical thinking abilities so that they can sort out what is true and what is false, what is good and what is bad. And as long as we're teaching from within the Tao, everything goes along pretty well. But as soon as teachers take it upon themselves to reorganize organized religion, to straighten up all of the wrong thinkers on the other side of the equation, we end up with a big mess on our hands, and it's completely self-inflicted wounds. There's no reason that we have to be at daggers drawn in society, but when we teach children racial hatred and that their society is upside down and evil and wrong, and that their parents are on the wrong side of things, and when if teachers engage in pulling society apart, this is really pernicious. Now, if that's not a if you're a teacher and that's not what you do, good for you. We're happy to be along for the ride with you. If you're a teacher and you're engaged in cultural revolution, please, from the bottom of our hearts, knock it off. We need to constantly remind ourselves that the societies, the cultures, the civilizations in which we live were built up over millennia and billions of people, by orders of magnitude larger than the number of people on Earth right now, contributed through trial and error to coming up with axioms that have stood the test of time. If nothing else, the society that we happen to find ourselves in was organized enough to produce our wonderful selves. So it's got that going for it. And maybe we could benefit from paying attention to what they had to offer rather than saying, "Oh, pick me, I'm clean. I've got a good idea. I've got a much better idea." The good idea fairy visited me and has told me that what we need to do is have everybody shave their neighbor's dog. That doesn't sound like grace over drama. That doesn't sound like something God would say. That sounds like a personal thing, doesn't it? So happy trails to you until we meet again.